sticky rice stuffing. I'm starting with some sweet glutinous rice that I've soaked overnight. I've also rinsed it very well to get rid of the starches. And rather than boiling it in a pot of water, I'm gonna be steaming it in this steamer basket that's lined with some cheesecloth to catch the pieces of rice. That allows the rice to stay fluffy and not clump together. And cook the rice for 25 minutes until it's cooked through and still chewy. So while this goes, I'll make up my sauce. I'll start with 1/3 cup of Shaoxing cooking wine, which is caramelly and complex and dark. If you didn't have it, you could also use sherry cooking wine. And then I'll season with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I love how salty this rice is. Thanksgiving is not a holiday to worry about sodium. And a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, which is thicker and kind of syrupy and a little bit sweet. A tablespoon of toasted sesame oil, one of my favorite ingredients. I love those toasty flavors. And I'll whisk this together and set it aside. Okay, I've got my brazier here heating over medium-high heat. I'll drizzle in 2 tablespoons of neutral oil. I'll soften up 2 shallots that are finely chopped. Pinch of salt. So this is fully inspired by my Grandma Mary's recipe. This stuffing is truly unique. A lot of her recipes were the classic, add a little of this, add just the right amount of that. So I've been trying to translate them with exact amounts so that I can pass these recipes on to my kids and so on. They are just so delicious. I've got Chinese sausage, some chestnuts, and mushrooms, which I don't like. Sorry, mushroom lovers, I'm not one of you. But Grandma Mary said I needed to add them, so I'm adding them. I've got some shiitake mushrooms and cremini mushrooms, and they'll add that mushroomy earthiness. Even I will admit that mushrooms contribute an important flavor to this. I'll season with another couple of pinches of salt. I have 2 cloves of finely chopped garlic and grate in a tablespoon of ginger. Now this is really starting to smell good. I'll dump in my Chinese sausage, which I love so much. It's fatty and sweet and kind of snappy. And some cooked, peeled, and chopped chestnuts, which have a flavor similar to sweet potatoes, so they'll add some creamy bits scattered throughout. If all the sausage goes missing, you know where it went. Right to my belly. I'll check on my rice. It's looking done. The best way to tell is simply by tasting it. Oh, such a satisfying texture. That is cooked. I'll plop this in, and then a ladle full of water will help break this rice up so that it's not too clumpy. I'll incorporate it in with all of this good stuff. My dad and aunt are gonna be so excited to have this. I hope it stacks up to Grandma Mary's. This would be delicious as it is, but I'll boost up the flavor with the sauce that I made. To add even a little bit more textural excitement, I'll finish this off in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes until it's crispy. I'm smelling that cooking wine. Oh, that's looking great. I'll finish with a pile of pretty freshness. I've got sliced scallions and cilantro. I like a lot of this on top. Oh, and I feel like my dad would be upset if I didn't taste it to make sure it was okay. Oh, I got chestnut in that bite, that creaminess, and the chewy rice is so satisfying.